Do you struggle to know what you're feeling? Either because you discount your feelings or you don't trust that your feelings are actually correct or your emotions are actually what you think they are? Or are you so in a hurry to skip over your emotions that you barely stop to think about what you're experiencing? I'm asking you this question because there's a theme that I've been having lots of conversations this week about just not really knowing, what do I actually feel? What am I actually experiencing? And not knowing how to handle that. It causes a lot of confusion. And I thought about my own journey with this, that if I'm really honest, I grew up not feeling that my emotions, my experiences were validated by the people around me. I was perpetually told, you're too sensitive, what you feel, what you say you feel isn't what you feel, or what you say happened didn't happen. And I didn't know it at the time, but what happened as a result is that I grew up mistrusting my intuition, mistrusting my emotional responses to things, and not knowing what I was feeling. And I think that you relate to this, which is why I've made a short video about it. What happens as a result, I noticed for myself, is a lot of overthinking, a lot of numbing and suppressing and trying to leap over emotional states because I was just not really believing what I was feeling, or I was, not allowing it to be there. And maybe there was also a part of me that was terrified of getting stuck in emotions. So I'd feel something, I'd experience an emotion, and then I'd be in such a scramble to get past and beyond it, just in case I got stuck there, that I didn't really know what had happened. And I wasn't really conscious and aware of what was happening. So maybe you relate to some of my experiences. And I just wanted to make a really short video about, how do you get out of this? If you're overthinking or numbing or pushing past your emotions, I think for me, it was really powerful. First step to help you with this is very simple, actually. It's around consciously validating, naming emotions and practicing to name emotions as they're happening in a completely neutral and non-judgmental internal voice. Now, this, takes a bit of practice. You have to set the intention to do this, but rather than rushing past the emotion, just naming it. Oh, this is anger. This is grief. As neutrally and as gently as you can to yourself, naming it. What I noticed when I started practicing this is that it gives you a tiny bit of emotional distance and objectivity about your emotions, but it also means that you don't get stuck in them. So you don't need to be so afraid of sliding down a rabbit hole and getting stuck in the emotion. So when other people are not validating your experiences, you can do this for yourself. You can practice. And a lot of my work I do with my clients is also learning to notice emotions in the body, slows everything down and helps you to notice the emotions as they're happening, because you get used to noticing that little twinge in your shoulder or your tightness in your jaw. And you can start to relate the patterns. Oh, this is when I feel anxious. This is stress. This is fear. So my invitation to you is to try this, but also let me know your thoughts about this experience of not being validated or not trusting your emotions. Do you relate to this? Is it just me? Or is this something you've experienced too? And what's helped you? Let's share some other ideas as well. I'll see you soon.